Hi, you guys. This is Aries Boss Tori, and I'm back. But I'm back this time with story time. This is story time about my life purpose, what I've been going through, what I've went through, and what's my goal I'm going to accomplish. So, I'ma start. I'ma start when I was younger. Okay. When I was younger, I always felt like I was out of place, like I wasn't supposed to be there. And when I say I wasn't supposed to be there, I wasn't supposed to be there with their family. Like they, I feel like they wasn't my family. Like when I was younger, I used to run away because I never felt love. I never felt that love. I never felt it. So I got pregnant at 16. I had my first child, but when I did, I moved out of my mom's home and I got 2 jobs. I was actually going to school, working, had 2 jobs. I worked at fast food places for a couple years or so. Had my own car, apartment, and was doing what I was supposed to do at that age. And I also was helping other people in my life, like my mom, my dad, my sister, and her boyfriend, and stuff like I was helping. So, as in me getting, okay, those days was great. I don't have too much to complain about, and I don't have too much to complain about now because I know the Most High has me. But for the most part, as a young child, I can't remember when I was like an orange baby or nothing like that. I can't remember none of that. But I feel like I was out of place. I feel like I wouldn't be in love. I used to cry and write letters to my mom how I wanted to go away and never come back because I never felt that love. That energy is everything. You could tell. Action speaks louder than words. You can tell when a person loves you. You can tell when a person truly loves you as the person you are. And as growing up, my family was cruel. They always say, I wasn't gonna be nothing. I'm not gonna be shit. I ain't shit. They always used to throw shots at me like I'm unworthy or I wasn't good enough. But as me growing up and getting older and realizing and opening my third eye to see the world and the situation for what it really is, I am worthy. I'm lovable, I'm kind, I'm honest, I'm upfront, and I'm a genuine person. So by me being that person and that my light shines so bright, that's why they were so cruel to me. They never wanted me to wake up to actually see who I really was, who I really am. So as for that, the next thing is I'm sorry about that. And by me going through that childhood trauma, as I got older, I realized I have nobody but myself. Because I've been living on my own since I was 16, basically. Daddy's cooking. I'm doing a video, and they always say, "Oh, we love you. We never treated you different," and yet you do, and yet they do. So as me getting older, me realizing that this ain't even my real motherfucking family.
He's still cooking the food. No,
like, this ain't even my real father, and my mother, she won't even tell me the fucking truth. Like, I deserve the truth after all the shit I've been through. But I'm gonna get to that point. Next, Spirit said, come on, tell it and tell it all. Okay. Then, on top of that, they watching me with cameras. They were recording me with stuff in my apartments and shit that I get. They gang stalking me and all type of stuff. And I'm like, why it take so many of y'all to watch me, gang stalk me, try to make me look bad, try to do things to me? Why it take so many of y'all to try to send somebody to control me? Because I have opened up to the truth. We're finna get to that next one. So let me finish explaining this. So I was running away back and forth before where I was working and stuff, and then stuff started just happening out the blue. Like, I started meeting people and shit just started happening with the family and aunties and stuff, and shit just started happening out the motherfucking blue. And then I was a much slimmer then before I started having kids. I used to be a dancer, an exotic dancer. And, I started meeting people and things started going left because I'm like, first thing first, I had met this guy. This guy knew my whole entire family before I even knew him. So I felt like my family set me up to get sacrificed, to get killed. Because the dude that took me off told me, do you know who your daddy is? And then he said, I'm not finna start no war between my people and your people, because your people powerful and they ain't go play. So I'm like, if you know who I am and I don't know who you is, who sent you? Who sent you to me? Somebody sent you to me. So then I realized my whole family had this shit socked the fuck up. They was already doing black magic and spell work on me. That's why I was confused and doing the shit I was doing and didn't know why the fuck I was doing it. But now that I'm grounded and I accept everything that happened to me, I accept what I had to go through, I accept it all. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to have success through it all. And that's the most valuable part of life. Like, I feel like that even though I went through the stuff that I went through, it made me stronger. It was times that I wanted to let go. It was times that I wanted to give up. It was times that I just said, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm tired of this. Like, I was even asking God why. It was times where that I done lost a child. So if anybody said you don't know how it feels, I know how it all feels. I done been through it all, seen it all, I done experienced it all, and I had it all done to me. Your family, your friends, sister, brother, they always switch on you within a minute. When money is involved, anybody will turn on you. Anybody will turn on you. Never, don't trust nobody unless you know they truly intuition for you. Like, unless you know unless you can read them truly deep down to their soul, that you know any shape or form of affection that they will not hurt you. Because I had moved from Mississippi. Well, after all that commotion with the dude and stuff like that, I moved to Mississippi. I moved from, after all that commotion and stuff, I moved from Mississippi to Baton Rouge. It was more there because they was watching me in hotels, going in my room, putting cameras and stuff up, doing black magic, doing voodoo. They was doing all type of stuff, like all type of stuff, and I could tell. Then they tried to set me up. I was with the wrong people, but me as in awakening, I'm like, why is I'm going through all this stuff? And I realized as me coming out of that, what it truly was. So now that I had moved from Louisiana to Mississippi to Texas, and people been gang stalking.
You connect phone.
People been gang stalking me. People been gang stalking me. They got cameras and stuff set up in my house, in my apartment. They don't come fix nothing. The environment is no good. They shoot. It's just too much going on. And I'm going through identity theft. They been stealing my tax money, child credit, even inheritance and shit that I don't even fucking know about. They got. And on top of that, my dad is not even my real dad, and my mom, she's sitting up here like it's okay, it's alright, and she won't even tell me, and I'm too tapped into spirit, and I get informed from other higher tourists that is up a higher spiritual rate than me, of clarification of what's really going on. So I know my truth, I know my purpose, I know my life purpose, and I know that I'm finna step into my life purpose. And I know I'm going to succeed into my life purpose. It's times that it's just that I be having bad energy around me. See, I'm getting rid of these bad energies around me, because these bad enemies, even the person that I'm dealing with, that I'm in a relationship, he means me no good. He means me no good. He talk down on me. He run his mouth. When you have a person and you're in a relationship and you're a person talking down on you and you run your mouth, either he was sent to watch you, he was sent to keep you off your motherfucking journey. Ain't nobody finna keep me off my journey. Ain't nobody finna stop my shine. And ain't nobody finna stop my glory. Cause it's my time. Let me get move these cards. She's gonna get rid of them, honey. And I had to move them real quick. So it's my time, and I'm ready for whatever I gotta go through. I already been through the stuff that I thought I could never go through. So what more could it be? What more could it be? What more could it be? You know? And I just thank God that for his favor and his graces that he covered me and my girls. I thank him for everything. Even when I think I'm not gonna make it, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, this is my life. I've been through stuff that I'm going through. You know, I'm just telling you, just be careful who you have in your life. Even family and friends will switch you. And there's just a $1. I say.